If you want to get better context, if this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and look at the playlist for how did I end up with $85,000 student loan debt. There are 3 other videos. This is part 4. And I explained what was going on in my life at the time during those semesters. And now I'm going to go into the summer and what my thought process was.
We done got this far. I done came this far. Everything paid off. Never took a day off.
For the fall 2004, I had $3,963.61 in student loan debt total. And then for the spring, I ended up with another $3,962.64 for a grand total of $7,926.25. Now, that summer, after finishing my freshman year, there was a major thing that happened. I changed my major from computer science because I realized, hey, my math was not where it needed to be. I was going to end up being at ACU for 5.5 years.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I went in and changed my major to business over the course of that summer. And then another thing that happened, I strongly considered joining the Navy. Interesting, right? Well, I had talked to the Navy recruiter on one summer afternoon in Houston. It was very hot. I remember that day very well. I had actually broken out. So I had really bad pimples. I broke out really, really bad. And I sat at a bus stop, at the Metro bus stop. And a guy I didn't know him. He just walked up to me and said, "Young man, you look too sharp to be having all that pimples on your face. Go ahead, young man, and get you some Noxzema and put that on your face." Man, so I did that. The next day, I put some Noxzema on my face, and it broke me out worse. My mama looked at me one day and said, "You can't go out with me. You're looking like piece of face." I'm like, oh, man. Hurt my feelings. But it's all right. It's all right. It teaches you don't stress up all the time. Take a deep breath, exercise, drink your water, and eat some good fruits and veggies. It didn't help that I worked at Jack in the Box over that summer either. Crazy thing was, I worked the fryer a lot. I had to run back to the fryer and make tacos, man. You know, tacos would be so hot. Man, the tacos burned the tips of my fingers. I like, ooh, I cannot stand Jack in the Box tacos. You cannot pay me to eat Jack in the Box tacos, man.
To this day.
But anyway, that was a side note. So I went to the Navy recruiter and I was like, man, I'm really thinking about, I would like to join you guys, thinking about joining the armed forces because I'm going to an expensive school and I want my schooling to be paid for. Now, the funny thing is, I went through JROTC, the Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, in high school for the Air Force. And I could have just easily done a ROTC for college. Got a scholarship. But again, this was 2004. 3 years before that was September 11th. And so I was afraid. And so I thought it was a bright idea, instead of receiving a scholarship and avoiding all these student loans from Abilene Christian University, I went ahead and started off at ACU and then eventually ended up getting my master's. So I'm glad at least I had the awesome opportunity to attend Abilene Christian University. But this series is to have you to laugh at my pain and not to point any fingers. Well, that was going on during that summer. I was considering the Navy, and then the recruiter, he just came off as as not really caring. Just saw me as a number, and then it didn't help when he said something about my family during my visits with him. And I said, no, with me, can't talk about my family, and I'm just not gonna follow you blindly. So thought to myself, if this guy is talking to me like trash before I'm actually in the military, what is he going to do when I actually sign on the dotted line? I said, nope, no way.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Would not sign on that. I chunked the deuces and got up out of there. So that's all I got for y'all. It's going to be a shorter video. This weekend has been pretty busy. I've been working with my father-in-law on some things, and he's been teaching me a lot of like carpentry, and been doing a lot of cool, neat things around the house. So to teach me a lot. So shout out to you, good sir. So until next time, everyone, stay strong, fight on, and have no debt but love. Peace and blessings.